Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another high-quality foodie feature for you here on the channel, where this time I'm over at Taco Bell, because with the recent return of potatoes to their menu, it looks like we've got the obvious return of another fan favorite featuring them. And guess what? It just happens to be a buck. That's right, and as you already know, it's the Beefy Potato-rito, and I gotta say guys, this looks pretty sizable for $1. A nice warm tortilla for sure, and it's got some length to it there, and of course the heft is absolutely there. This is already looking like it's worth $1 for sure. Let me split this down the middle and we'll take a look guys, but so far, pretty hefty. And it looks like that value-based heft is confirmed, guys. For $1, this is actually looking pretty decent on the inside. Featuring a combination of seasoned beef, we got those potato bites, a nacho cheese sauce, and chipotle sauce. Pretty nice ingredients list of goodness here from Taco Bell, all wrapped up good to go. And I gotta say again, pretty sizable for $1, guys. This is looking pretty awesome. And hey, it just happens to be my first time trying it as well, so let's see if the flavor is gonna deliver on this one, guys. It's the return of the Beefy Potato-rito here at Taco Bell. And you know we're gonna peep out this flavor. Yeah, man, I'm not really expecting too much for $1 when I get these things, but I gotta say, this is definitely feeling hefty, guys. We've got a nice sizable portion of the beef on the inside there. You can see those potatoes as well. And of course, the nacho cheese sauce, the chipotle goodness there. Really nice seasoning. And again, for a half size here so far, guys, what you're looking at, not bad so far for $1, guys. Pretty nice. And hey, like I mentioned, this is my first time trying it here, so let's give it a shot, guys. It's the Beefy Potato-rito here at Taco Bell. Let's do it. Thick. Alright, right off the bat, let me just say, I'm not a super fan of French fries and burritos, and I think most of my regular viewers know that by now. But I have to say, these type of seasoned potatoes work pretty nice because they're bite-sized, and then the combination of the beef as well going with it there, and of course the cheese and the chipotle. It's a nice combination, and again, the size is pretty decent, guys. This is literally like maybe a 3 or 4 biter for each half as far as I'm concerned. I've got a lot left here after that first bite. This is looking pretty nice. And honestly, for me, I think the fact that the potatoes are bite-sized is making a huge difference in my overall enjoyment so far, aside from the price point being just $1. Yeah, this is already something I can see myself getting again, guys. And like I said, for the value of what you're getting here, this is actually not bad. It does feel kind of hefty. It's got a decent amount of filling on the inside as well. Let's go in again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is definitely an all-day long type of situation. Absolutely. I'm almost kind of wishing I got a little bit of sour cream on the inside of this, but whenever I do my reviews, I have to pretty much get them as they're offered initially. You can always upgrade and add a lot of things to this naturally, but with the seasoned potatoes being the way that they are, it works amazingly well with a little bit of the heat that I'm getting from the chipotle sauce as well. And guys, again, the combination of all those Taco Bell flavors, the familiar ones, it's really singing pretty nicely. And hey, for $1, it's making that beautiful music sound even more amazing as it's singing along here. So let's go for one more bite, guys. It's kind of a quickie review for what this is, but a very cool value item that I'm really glad is back on the menu, my first time trying it. We'll finish this one up after the rating. Hang on. Yes, sir, Taco Bell flavors through and through, but with the new potatoes, for me anyway, this is really taking this one up a notch, guys. And I have to say the combination of all of those flavors from Taco Bell work amazingly well with it. Of course, the nacho cheese sauce and the chipotle sauce goes amazing with the beef. When you add in the nice denseness of these potatoes that are seasoned on their own, definitely a great value for $1 and a hearty little sucker at that. So with all that said, I'm going to have to give the returning Beefy Potato-rito here at Taco Bell, again, my first time giving it a shot over here, a pretty rock solid 8.5 out of 10. Guys, I'm not going to go much higher than that, strictly because the ingredients are very familiar tasting. I mean, guys, of course it is Taco Bell. The main flavors of the beef, the cheese, the chipotle sauce, they're very familiar on top of the tortilla naturally there. It's going to taste exactly like you'd expect it to. But I got to admit, the potatoes really take this to a new dimension. And coming from someplace personally for myself, where I don't like French fries and potatoes just because of the denseness and the carbiness that it adds, the fact that these are bite-sized and they're pretty plentiful on their own, but small enough where they really don't distract everything else together, everything begins to work pretty nicely. So guys, a pretty nice value, like I said, for $1, and it's a hearty little sucker like I mentioned earlier. Pretty tasty. Alright, so I've got one simple question for all of you peeps out there who really love the potatoes over here at Taco Bell and are super ecstatic that they're back. Are you really super ecstatic that the Beefy Potato-rito is especially back on the menu? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high-quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Oh yes, we are definitely doing a little bit of sour cream, maybe some guacamole for the next time out with this one. You know, actually, maybe some red strips as well. Why don't we just make this like a Super Burrito Supreme, but with potatoes? This is pretty awesome. Alright guys, until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Hey, thanks for checking out another one of my reviews. But just in case you didn't see the one before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's gonna recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.